to discuss with you. This was his point, and inshallah, people can see that.
Can I speak for 1 minute quickly?
No, you can. Just allow me to say something. Razi, quite often you say that usul hadith and this and that. Which book on usul hadith you trust?
Okay, so there's many. I don't say any of them are Quran. There can be mistakes in many
but
of them.
you
There's
are
no one book.
Guys, why are we wasting our time?
Adnan, stop fighting Imtiaz, brother. You're in Medina. Let him
Razi,
speak.
you don't need to defend me. Okay,
I
can speak for myself.
I want to hear you. I want to hear you. You're saying something important. Adnan, let him speak. Mute yourself.
In your last 1 minute, all I wanted from you is this. Please listen very carefully, okay? Yeah. Because you love quoting the big names, okay? In your 1 minute, allow me to speak. Today's topic of the stream was Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has 2 advents, okay? So in your 1 minute, I only ask you to name one scholar, one prominent scholar, okay? Be mufassir, be a muhaddis, no problem. One prominent scholar who said that two comings of Rasulullah. Just give me that name and I don't need something else from you.
Okay. So if I give you the name, right? If I give you the name today, will you do kufr fatwa on him or will you say he's truthful?
If you will give me the name, you'll dig grave.
Pardon?
If you will give me the name, inshallah, you'll dig your grave deeper. Give me the name.
Okay.
Because I'm going to quote your spiritual father. That's what he said on this one.
Okay, don't worry. I know your spiritual fathers and my spiritual
father. No problem.
More
give me the
than
name.
You. Don't worry.
Give me the name,
Razi. Razi, can you please just answer the question?
Yes. So
Razi, give me the name.
Can you repeat your question?
My question is very simple, okay? Mirza Ghulam Ahmad said in Tohfa Goladwiya, we quoted all the reference in the beginning of the stream, that it is obligation upon every Muslim to believe that Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam will come twice.
Yes.
Two advents, okay? One as Muhammadi advent with the grandeur, and one with the Ahmadi advent, which will be the Jamali Rang, okay? And the first one will be under the Mars, second will be under the Jupiter.
Yes, I've read this.
Wait. That's the complete thing he said. 2 advents, first under Mars, second under Jupiter, okay? This is the complete code. You need to give me, before you leave this team, the name of that scholar who said this.
Okay, so scholars
you got 1 minute to answer, and if you don't answer,
2 minutes, I don't
know. We are just going to bring in the next guest.
No, just give me 2 minutes.
Only the name and the book. That's it. Give me the name and the book.
Give me my 4 minute, brother Imtiaz. It looks like you become Adnan today.
No, you are just waffling, brother.
It's a simple question. You don't need 4 minutes for this.
You will say I'm waffling. I believe
I
all
give you
do
1
is
minute,
waffle.
brother Razi. I give you 1 minute. Go
let
ahead.
me explain everything, okay?
Go
so
ahead.
This concept of Hazrat Ahmad that he mentioned in Tohfa Golarviya of the Imam Mahdi and the Buruzi concept of the Prophet Muhammad coming in the end times, many scholars have mentioned it and they've worded it different. Today, the scholar I present, who also accepted that the Imam Mahdi will be Aqs of Nabi Sallallahu and he will reflect him. And
I did not ask
brother,
you this.
Don't cut me
brother,
off.
I did
don't
not
cut
ask
me
you
off.
this. No.
And the person
if you are answering, Razi,
brother, why
Razi,
do you cut me off? You become
Razi, that wasn't the question. You need to answer the question.
Razi, I'll give you 1 minute full. I'll give you again 1 minute. Razi, listen. Let's look at me. Razi, look at me. I'll give you full 1 minute. Listen my question and answer the question. You need to quote.
Imtiaz Bhai, 1 second.
Just 1 minute.
Imtiaz Bhai,
my question is. Just 1 minute. I just ask him the question. Razi, my question. Listen the question. What is the question? Okay. There are 2 advents for Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. First one under the Mars. Second
no alim said this. No alim said this.
Alhamdulillah.
Just like Ibn Taymiyyah said a million things.
No. Now I will quote Mirza.
Imam Zahabi
now
says
I will quote.
Let him ask the question, Razi. Stop interrupting. You're just delaying it.
The Messiah will be like Nabi. That ulama said they didn't say Mars, Jupiter. They didn't say Mars, Jupiter.
Razi, wait.
I have muted you, Razi. It's just not going anywhere.
Okay, Razi. My question
Let him ask the
was,
question and then you answer.
okay, Razi, my question was, there are two advents for Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. First one under the Mars, second one under the Jupiter. You said that no scholar ever has said this in the history of Islam.
Sorry, what's your question?
So,
Imtiaz bhai, what's your question?
Hashim bhai, my question is this. There are two advents of
Yes,
Nabi Muhammad.
That's why he has said already that no one said it. No one said it. So that's it.
Now he's lying. He's lying now. Okay. So listen,
Okay.
Hashim bhai, my
Brother,
question
you're
is this.
so unjust, brother Muhammad Imtiaz. What happened to you overnight? I said
What
the
is that
Mars.
say?
Listen, I said the Mars Jupiter thing. No one said. As for the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the Imam Mahdi being his copy, I have many ulama who
No
said
copy. Two advents of Nabi
that. It's
Muhammad
different way of phrasing it.
sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
If someone is his copy, that's his
Okay.
Put
second
on the
advent.
screen.
Now,
Shah
Put
Walillah
on the
Muhaddis Devi,
screen.
it's
You
coming.
are lying,
It's
Razi.
coming.
Razi.
You are lying. Call the screen.
Okay, no problem. Put on the screen.
Put the screen. Yeah.
You know, honestly, this is
Put
not
on the
going
screen.
anywhere.
Put
okay.
it on
Hashim
screen.
bhai.
It's
Hashim
just
bhai. No,
put
no,
it
no,
on
no.
screen,
Hashim
Hashim.
bhai.
I put it.
Hashim bhai, before he goes.
Hashim,
because
share
every
screen.
wait.
Okay, he's got.
No, no.
Shall I put it on the screen for you?
Yes, put
Hashim
it on the
bhai,
screen. And
Hashim
you
bhai, allow me
translate.
to.
Imtiaz has to
Hashim
translate.
bhai.
Yeah, I'm going to put it on the screen. Imtiaz bhai.
Every time
Tarjuma
he
kare
comes, he lies
Translate
and run
this.
away.
Is that the
Translate
one?
this. Yes. 1 sec. Is it zooming?
Well, it is zooming, yeah. It's
So it's these two. You can read whichever you want first. I put the translation for you, but Imtiaz has to read the Arabic and translate today. You aren't running today,
Why?
Imtiaz.
You.
Scared?
It's
Why
your
are you
reference.
scared? No, I want it from you. I want you to
Razi,
quote it. See,
don't
you're scared.
play
Okay,
games.
I'll read it. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. So there's two references. 1 sec. Should I make it PDF so you can zoom more?
Razi, read one
it's
reference.
okay. We can see it. It's fine. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Sorry. Is it showing?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the person who Adnan Rashid says gets Wahi Ilham. Okay. Shah Waliullah Muhaddis Delvi.
Wait.
Inspiration.
Stop.
Inspiration.
This
And
liar.
true
Stop this
dreams.
liar.
Inspiration
I'm
and
not
true
going to
dreams.
tolerate.
Don't cut me off. Brother Hashim, I'm
Stop this
sharing
liar.
the reference. He's
Stop
worried
this
now.
liar. 1 second.
Inspiration and dreams. I have the video here.
Hashim.
1 second. Just, I think Adnan wants to say something. Adnan, go on.
Hashim, mute this Dajjal. Okay. Throw him out, please. Throw him out. I'm requesting now specifically throw him out. Throw him out, please. Okay. That's it.
What was he trying to show?
He's a lying Dajjal. He just said that I said Shah Walillah receives revelation and wahi and ilham. Okay, I never said that. He's a lying scumbag. Okay, if we don't need him anymore. Maybe if there's anyone else, bring him in.
Okay. Adnan bhai, can I expose his lie? Hashim bhai, I send you something just now. Please put on the screen so people can see he was lying.
We all know now. We all know.
I really have to teach you how to do this.
Adnan bhai, we want to expose his lie because every time he comes, he lies and runs away. Okay, he's a blatant liar. Hashim bhai, I said something.
Why did it take you guys so long to realize that he is a liar? That's why I was handling him the way I was handling him in the beginning. I was telling you that every time he opens his mouth, it's irrelevant. It's completely off the point. Okay.
Adnan, have you noticed him compared to the other Ahmadis who came today?
Yeah.
Like there is a huge difference in the way they conduct themselves.
Yeah, I think this guy has some mental issues.
And Hashim bhai, this was the reason.
Maybe arrogance. I don't know what it is.
I was quiet the whole time. Okay, and because I wanted Adnan bhai to expose him, and he has already been exposed. He said that he has the hadith. He did not quote any hadith after that.
Okay, I'm going to bring the quote in.
Absolutely. So what they do is, look, this is the tactic. Brothers, you have to understand, everyone watching and listening about these Qadiani missionaries, okay, the Murabbis, the Maulvis, and the missionaries. This is something you have to understand, okay? When you pose a direct, difficult question, what they will do is, give us time, 5 minutes. They will take you around the world on tangents, okay? They will take you to Bangladesh from Bangladesh to Japan, from Japan to Australia, from Australia all the way to Brazil, and from Brazil back to London. And then they're going to say, oh, you see, look, we have made a case. And it will be completely irrelevant to your point. Okay, your point is direct, it's specific. They won't address it, and then they say, we will address it, give us time. You don't give us time, you don't give us time, you always cut us off, you always. This is the game they play. So we gave him 1 minute to explain. He said, I have the hadith here in front of me. Yes, he said, I have the, you know, he was not here, Hashim. Mansoor was here earlier. He said, I have the hadith in front of me right now. I'm going to read it. I'm going to present it. And then what does he do? He goes to Musnad Ahmad. He reads the statement of Amr bin As. And then he says, oh, look, this must be from the Prophet. Therefore, Mirza said it. But Mirza attributed this lie to the Prophet, stating that if you don't leave a plague-infested town or plague-infected town, you would be fighting Allah. There is no such hadith. That's why he was doing what he was doing. There's no such hadith. This statement is a lying Dajjal who is in hell. Lies upon deliberately is in hell. So if there's another Ahmadi, bring him in, and we will show how we are perfectly capable of dealing with people. Is there another Ahmadi in the background?
No, I think Imtiaz Bhai wants to display this. Is it this thing?
Just to expose him. This one, Hashim Bhai, if you can make it full so people can see the reference at the bottom.
I can't make it more full than this. This is a full screen.
No, a bit small so people can see the reference at the bottom.
Oh, I see. Okay. No, I can't for some reason because it's.
Or maybe, inshallah, I can read from my side. I can see from here.
Go on, yeah.
Oh, bring it up to the screen. I mean, you can read the references separately.
Yeah, inshallah. Yeah. So, brothers, please look at this. Is Akhbar al-Fadl, which is their major newspaper. They used to educate their people. Date is 24th of January 1931, and this is on page number 10. And the number of this whole volume is 86 and 87. Now I read the reference. It says that आज तक के मुसलमानों में से किसी ने भी ये बात हजरत सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की शान के मुतालिक बयान नहीं की. Which बात? He says that no Muslim has ever said this about Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What? They are two bases. They are two advents. This reference is telling us that no Muslim has ever said this. And Razi was trying to say, Shah Waliullah said, Falan said, this said. He was just lying. Because their own official newspaper is telling you that no Muslim has ever said this, that they are two advents of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Now, you may be thinking, what is the implication? Let me read you the implication. I displayed this in the beginning as well, but let me read for you. This is Ruhani Khazain, volume 7, page number 62. It says, मगर वो बातें जो मदारे ईमान हैं, जिनको कबूल करने और जानने से एक शख्स मुसलमान कहला सकता है, वो हर जमाना में बराबर शाये होती रहती हैं. Mirza Sahib is telling us a principle. Razi says usul. The usul of Mirza Sahib here is, he says that those things upon which the belief is dependent, they are continuously published in all times and all ages. Right? Now look at the premise A. Listen everybody carefully. Premise A. Those things on which Iman is dependent, they are published in all time and all ages. That's premise A. Premise B. They have accepted that no Muslim has ever said about the two advents of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So what is the conclusion? It is all rubbish what they are saying. This is their own principle. Okay, this is their own principle. Go and verify all of that. They have invented a worse lie in the history. And by the way, I also have one reference from Mirza Sahib. Inshallah, I'm gonna say on with full responsibility. He said, I'm just paraphrasing that one. He said that it is enough for something to be lie, that nobody has said that before. Listen again. It is enough for something to be a lie that nobody has said something before. So if you look at this one, according to their own usul and principles, they are lying to the people. Number one. Number two, Razi was always saying usul hadith. Blah. When I asked him the question that which book of usul hadith you trust, did he name any book? Did he name any book? This is called deception. They
No,
are just
no.
coming.
What he said was that, oh yeah, they're there, but we don't agree with everything in them. So
Exactly.
so, so we pick and choose all the asuls. We just
Exactly.
pick.
Now
We,
I tell you
yeah,
the usul of hadith. The Ahmadi writers follow the following hadith. Their usul is, if something can serve their purpose, it doesn't matter if it is da'if, it is maudu, whatever, use it.
like
And if something is not serving their purpose, even
yeah,
in the Bukhari, if it
they
does not serve their purpose, reject it.
they will
This
reject
is
it.
consistently,
Like
this is called inconsistency.
La Mahdi illa Isa by the consensus of muhaddithin is da'if. Okay, Muslim
And
muhaddithin using their
and
usul.
Adnan
Yeah,
bhai, let
yeah.
me educate people what I just said. Mirza Sahib, people listen very carefully. The greatest dalil, evidence Mirza Sahib has given for his messiahship, that hadith about the eclipse of sun and the moon. And that one is found in Dware Kutni. Okay? And no one has authenticated that hadith. He used that hadith, number one, because it could serve the purpose of Mirza Sahib. And guess what? Guess what? When he used that hadith, he could not even fulfill that hadith either. Then he has to change the concept of the hadith
You
as
know,
well. What is
the
this?
game they play. You know the game they play in this, yeah. Because to them, because Mirza is a prophet, he is Hakam and Adal. Basically, he can authenticate any daif maudu hadith from the collection of hadith. So that's the game they play when it comes to usulul hadith and authenticating hadith. But the point is now, can Mirza forge hadith out of nowhere is the question. Okay, uh, let's say Mirza for them is a prophet and they believe he's a prophet. They believe that, right? So he can authenticate anything for them. But the question is, can Mirza bring out a hadith from nowhere, just make it up, just forge it, and then attribute it to Bukhari or attribute information to Tafsir ibn Kathir, and it's not there? It's not there. This is where they die, spiritually speaking. This is where their death is. You know why? Because this is what embarrasses them. Just like he demonstrated a few minutes ago when we asked him about the hadith. Clearly, he knew where the question is going. He knew what I'm asking, and he was not giving an answer. I asked him, did Mirza say these words? Mansoor, remember how difficult it was for him to give a straight answer to that question? You remember that? When I was
That
asking.
seems to be a pattern, a regular pattern of every single Ahmadis. I mean,
Yes.
this must be a part of their training when they are
Yeah.
initiated in this cult, that do not directly answer anything, just waffle. That must be the first teaching they get. I mean, this is throughout every single Ahmadi that we are, whether it's online, in a social media, other platform other than streams like this, every single one of them.
Yeah, the
Subhanallah.
kings of waffling.
What is the biggest form of intellectual attack against the Christians? What do you think? What is the biggest source that goes against them?
Their Bible.
The Bible. The Bible. You see, with the Qadianis, their kryptonite is Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani's writings.
Yeah.
Okay, his writings are the biggest disaster for them. That's why they don't want to go there. They're full of contradictions, lies, and confusions. So that's why they don't want even the Qadianis to read his books. Okay.
Adnan bhai, I just want to mention, because inshallah the stream is to educate other people as well. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to mention 2 points. You know, Mirza Sahib, he said that give me 5 concessions so I can prove my messiahship. So he wants from us 5 concessions. Number 1, he said, let me interpret the Quran the way I want. Number 1. Number 2, let me pick and choose the hadith. I can reject the whole Bukhari and I can reject everything and I will pick and choose. Number 2. And number 3, he wants us to allow him to use the writings of Sufia, saints, which have no basis in the Quran. And number 4, even those ahadith which he accepted about a Messiah, for example, that he will be having the two piece of cloth on him, those zard chadre, okay? He says that I want to even give my meanings. And we all know he has 2 diseases. One was headache and the other one was about urinating. He said that I will give the meaning that the 2 clothes of Isa alayhi salam are my 2 diseases. Look at the mockery of hadith. And number 5, he wants us. They are playing a game. He's a hakam and adal. First, you need to prove him hakam and adal. After that, you can give him the right. So they are doing the other way around. Now, look at this one. If you give these 5 things to anybody, number 1, interpret the Quran the way you want. Take hadith, reject hadith the way you want. Interpret the hadith the way you want. Do the ta'wil of the hadith the way you want. Take from the Sufia whatever you want. If you give these 5 concessions to anyone, this person can prove the Messiah.
Yeah.